Ismail. My metric number 190310. My name is Enrique. My metric number is 188114.
My name is Nur Atiram Idris. My metric number is 187017.
My name is Shahira Batusha binti Muhammad Razif. Metric number 189141.
My name is Shahami, metric number 189093.
My name is Naufatin binti Abdul Rahim. My metric number is 188319. My name is Mira Fatunah binti Hamimi. My metric number is 18770.
Okay, first of all, we have to use the toilet paper rolls to connect two amplifier, which is the styrofoam cups, and the scissors, the second material, we have to use to cut the holes so that we can fit in the toilet paper rolls into the styrofoam cup. And the third one is glue. We have to use it to stick the styrofoam cups and the toilet paper rolls so that it can fit in.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Karina binti Kusno. My metric number is 190064. I'm currently taking biomedical science. For our first do-it-yourself project, we are going to make speaker from styrofoam cups. The materials that we are going to use are styrofoam cups, tape, paper roll towel, and also scissors or pin. Okay. And the procedures for making the speakers are easy, so we can make the speakers in our college. The materials that we are going to use are also easy to find. Why are we choosing this project? Because as a student, we don't have enough money to buy speakers. We can use the speakers we can use the speakers to listen to music or during the SEL video. So that's some of the reasons why I was choosing the speakers from why I was choosing this project. Thank you.
So we decided to do an amplifier made from recycled things. Since the price of the speaker is now expensive, why don't we just try to do it our own speaker made from recycled things. So this DIY speaker also need no source of electricity compared to the speaker, which fully depends on electricity to use it. The speaker that sold in the market we need to charge it before we use it. So we decided to collect few things that can be easily get to make this DIY amplifier. So what do you think, and how should we do this?
Again, in order to make this amplifier, we need a few things here, like the magic pen, paper roll, decorative paper, cutter, glue, cellophane tips, and a few scissors.
Okay, sorry guys. In my opinion, why should we just use plastic cup instead of styrofoam cup, as plastic cup can easily be found? And why don't we just use color pencil instead of using marker pens? Because I bet all of us has color pencil at our room, isn't it right?
I'm sorry, Shaira, but in my opinion, magic color pencil is magic marker is more interesting instead of color pencil. I mean, I myself doesn't have any pencil color anymore, and magic marker is really what I call it. Pencil color is not really attached to the plastic cup, you know. And instead of arguing about color pencil, I want to ask you guys about why we use mere glue but not a hot glue gun.
Okay. I think we have to use this glue because it is very expensive to get the hot glue gun at the store, because as it is too far away from our college, and it is very expensive to buy the hot glue gun. So for this glue, it is enough since we only have to put the decorative items at the styrofoam cup. So I think it's better to use this glue than the hot glue gun, and the availability to get the hot glue gun is very low. So based on my opinion, that's it. It's because when we use this glue.
Okay, so next I'm going to discuss about the uses of the marker pen or the magic pen. Okay, why do we have to use magic pen or marker pen? We do so as to decorate or design our product, which is the sound amplifier. Okay, to make its appearance look more attractive. Okay, we can draw color based on our own creativity. Try to imagine if we didn't decorate it, it look like uninteresting, right? So if our sound amplifier look like very nice, at the same time our mood will be lightened too. And then besides, we use the styrofoam cup is to because of its hard surface, so the sound reflection will be better. So the sound can be heard more clearly, and also automatically it can increase the sound system. By this, we can enjoy watching the video all the time we want.
Okay, for the procedure, we have a few procedure only to do this speaker. Yeah, very simple. Exactly, very simple. So for the first step is we cut using this cutter. We cut this paper roll, toilet paper roll in the middle of this roll, just to fit the phone over here. I think we should use iPhone, whatever phone. So the second is we cut a hole over here. Both of the styrofoam cup we have to make a hole so that the hole can fit the paper roll here and here, and then for the last we just have to decorate this speaker. At the end it will be just like this. So we use the magic color here and decorative paper to make this speaker more interesting. So that's the only step, the only procedure we use to make this speaker.
Okay, I very agree with doing this speaker because the procedure is very little, very easy to do. So why do we just so basically this is the reason why we do this speaker, because like I said, the procedure is easy. And then the materials we use also very easy to handle, easy to find, and
Reusable.
reusable. Like this styrofoam cup, I think
It's very cheap and easy to get anywhere.
Yeah, and it's also a recycle one. Maybe one of you have already drink from this cup. Then we can just wash. But don't worry, we wash this. We wash this with Dettol.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure it's clean?
You want to try? Okay, whatever. And what else? Yeah, the benefits of this speaker also, we can use it such as for the dancing practice,
for the college activity. Like me, I have to do dancing practice because of the college.
Yes, for the college kedua, right?
College. Don't mention our college, please. I don't mention it. And we also can share our music when we open the music. We can share with a lot of people. A lot of people can listen to what type of music we hear. So basically, I very agree we do this.
It's kind of unique too.
This
Easy to carry everywhere.
handmade. Who else can do this?
Everybody can do this.
can do this.
But nobody wants to try this except us.
Alright. Okay, that's all from me.
Shahira, do you think it is suitable for us to use this styrofoam cup?
Okay, after I think back, as mentioned by our friends earlier, I think that we can use styrofoam because it has hard surface, so it can produce more. The sound can be heard more clearly compared to plastic cup, which has soft surface. And I think I can agree.
This is suitable, right?
Yes, I think it's very suitable.
Yeah, we can hear the wave of the sound is very.
Yeah.
You're a physician, right? You know about the wave.
Yes, I know. I said it.
Everyone can hear because of the wave. This cup can.
Okay, we understand.
Okay.
This pepper rose.
Instead of paper, why don't we use just Manila cut? I mean, it's
Manila cut.
yeah.
But I think it's too soft.
It's too soft. It's
Manila-
not really
Manila
like
Manila cut is easy to get everywhere. Not everyone have a.
It's not rigid. It's
not rigid.
more
It's
firm
bend.
than
Okay.
Manila cut.
I'm just asking. No need to go angry.
I'm not angry.
This Manila cut is so soft. It can be broken like this. You can see like this. So this is more hard.
This is basic things. Scissors and cutters. And
Decorative
paper. Is it pretty to use this? Like it's very messy with the flowers. You think?
No, I think it can attract interest.
Yes.
I
You
think
just have to write it over here. You know?
Okay. My size viscous. I don't like it.
If you don't like it, we can change.
I agree. You can see.
No problem with this. Everything can settle.
How about glue? You guys still think that this glue is suitable instead of a hot glue gun? I mean, I know that Aiman say that this glue is easy to get and better than a hot glue gun that are very expensive and hard to get. But in my personal thinking, I still think that hot glue gun is better than this glue.
But it's too dangerous for us to handle. It's hard. The
Instead,
net is
we are
hot
dealing
glue
with
gun.
papers. So in the papers, we have to use the
Normal.
ordinary glue. For the hot glue gun, we just use like
The hot glue gun, the material we use for
Like plastic
the metal and the cardboard. So we will use the hot glue gun.
papers.
But
Okay, I see.
for the glue, we just use it for
To stick.
stick this with the styrofoam cup. Yeah. So that's why we use the glue.
Alright then. If you guys say so, then I will agree then. Use this glue.
As a future engineer, I think this amplifier is quite good, and I've never met a very creative and innovative person like you guys. So, so I think this amplifier is good. And if you want to sell it, I definitely will buy.
Ketan boy is so sweet. I know.
Since you are from engineering faculty, right? So
I'm from engineering faculty, and I think this project will make you be a richer person.
it's a good start.
I agree with all those materials and procedure, and I'm sure now that Shahira and Mira can also accept those materials and procedures too.
Yeah. Don't need to argue anymore.
Okay, and then
I'm tired of it.
the procedure that have been explained by Fatin.
those material explained by Tira, and also the use of those materials explained by Amber and Nikian, I think that we can proceed with this DIY project.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I'm very passionate about this project.
I think you're always passionate, you know, about everything.
Yeah.
Just can't wait to see what the amplifier happen
I'm really excited.
Yeah,
and
because
how it looks and how it function.
I
Like you guys said.
my own self want to use it for my practice dancing.
So,
So
I
who
will
wants
bring
to
more
join
magic
me?
pen for us to decorate it. And what more do we need for our DIY project? Do you want to add anything?
Use anything?
Is there anything to add?
I think this paper decorative, if you don't want
It's dull.
the flower over here,
It's very messy.
we can use another things like Pokemon or just yeah, buy something else.
I agree.
I agree with you. Totally agree.
Right.
Okay, now we have come to the end of our discussion today, and I played the role as the cameraman for this whole discussion section. And I think this is the first, after the first discussion on our first Lex briefing meeting, we have conducted a very well Lex group discussion meeting with my all group mates. Is it true, guys?
Yes.
Yes, we are very excited. So now, at the end of this discussion, we have came for a conclusion that our first DIY project is going to be something related to how we are going to amplify a sound or a music that we are listening. This is actually something very useful or very beneficial to the students actually who are staying in campus, because students, as we know, they always tend to be very busy or very stressed, and music is one of the most important components that's going to reduce their stress. They're going to heal their mind. So at the moment they are listening to the songs, sometimes there will be some interruptions, some distractions that we cannot avoid, but instead of using some speakers which can give the interruption in the sense of magnetic field, why can't we use the things that we can reuse and create our own speaker? That is the main motive of our discussion today. And according to the discussion, we have came up for a conclusion to do a speaker using styrofoam cups, and then the roll of toilet tissue paper, which is the cone one, and then they are the most common things that we are going to do. We are not going to use a lot of things, only the main things are two things, and by using these two things we are going to do a speaker. People will think, is it possible? But our group members have shown that it will be possible through the discussion that have been conducted a minute while, and through this discussion there are a lot of arguments, a lot of agreements. Some said this thing cannot be used, some said this thing can be used, and after a lot of rebuttals, they've came to a conclusion, okay, we are going to use these things. And I would like to summarize those things. As we said, we are going to use styrofoam cups, and then the toilet tissue cone, some decorative items for the cutting and the pasting of materials. We are going to use scissors or razor cutters, and then the cellophane tape. So as they mentioned just now, the most important argument they had is about the glue. So when we look at some objects, we need the attachment. The object should look perfect. Okay, so in order to make the object to look perfect, we need to do something more than attachment. We take an example. If we fix a radio, we need screws and use a screwdriver. For this thing, we are using used papers, used material. So we don't need a screw or screwdriver, but we just need a glue. But in the sense of glue, just now my group members had an argument whether to use a normal glue or a hot gun glue. So after a few arguments, they have came for a conclusion that the normal glue is quite good enough to do this process. So after all these discussions, now our step. We are moving a step ahead into our first DIY project 1, and I hope me and my group mates will collaborate together. We all the 10 members will give our all out to finish this project and submit this video within the time period given. Okay, lastly, I would like to end this group discussion section video, and I would like to sign up. My name is Kumarvel, son of Ellen. I am from Faculty of Biotech and Biomolecular Sciences, and my metric number is 187661.